And there is a lot to discuss following this announcement. So joining us this evening is 23 ABC political analyst and Bakersfield College professor of political science, Alan Bolar. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So first off, just with 32 days until the election, what are some of the biggest effects that this could have on the race for presidency?
Well, it's obviously big news story for the foreseeable future, certainly until the president gets better. It means that rallies are not going to happen. It means that everyone's focus is going to be on the president and also on the Vice President Biden and how he's handling this.
So discussing all possibilities right now, you were mentioning on your social media pages that there's a possibility that we might not have any more debates. So if the only presidential debate of 2020 was the one that we saw on Tuesday, what could that mean for the candidates going forward?
Well, it's difficult to say. Predictions are hard to make, especially about the future. But I don't think it's good for the president. I think that right now, Vice President Biden is leading in the polls. I don't see this being something that's going to change the race for the president. He kind of needs something like a debate moment or something that can change the dynamic of the race. And the fewer of those you have, the worse it is for the president. So I don't know the debates will be canceled, but I think they probably should for the safety of everyone, especially Mike Pence, who needs to be ready to be there if that call is made.
Joe Biden has pulled his negative ads about President Trump. Can you talk more about the political move and the aspects of that?
Yeah, so there's two things going on. I mean, Vice President Biden is, he's a statesman, he's been a politician, and he's going to look at this from two ways. One, is it the right thing to do? And I think there's a case to be made that it was. You want to bring the American people together. But there's also the political side of it, which is that pulling the negative advertisement is going to generate positive press and people are going to talk about it. And so that has some good things politically, some good ramifications as well. So there's a kind of idealistic side to it, but there's also there's a political side to it as well.
Some analysts saying that Trump could use this to his advantage following the recovery process to, put out that he's stronger than some critics may be seeing. How do you see that playing out?
It's possible. It's possible that if he, gets over this very quickly and he responds well and he's back out there, soon, that people will see that as a positive thing. I have a feeling, though, it's going to make people more hesitant to be kind of cavalier with the treatment of this virus. And if to the degree that the president is associated with that kind of attitude, even if he recovers, I think that's probably a negative thing.
All right, Alan Bolar, 23 ABC political analyst, thank you so much for joining us this evening.